Hello viewers, thank you very much once again for this particular time, and it is another time and privilege that we need to continue our lesson. And actually last time, to all those who are following me, last time we were discussing on the pipe materials. We talked about a lot. We talked about materials that are PVC, CPVC, copper pipes, talked about galvanized iron pipes, and also where these materials are being used. So now, pipes cannot just move without fittings. It means that we need to connect our pipes using fittings. So now, today our lesson is on the pipe fittings. Pipe fittings. So why pipe fittings? It means that there is a pipe and also a fitting. So for you to have a complete system, you need to connect a pipe and a fitting. That's the reason why there it is saying a fitting is used in a pipe system to connect a section of pipe, adapt to different sizes or shapes, and for other purposes such as regulating or measuring fluid flow. So this is a fitting. A fitting is used in a pipe system. A pipe system is a network of pipe connections from point A to point B, and these pipes are sometimes or many of the time interconnected to each other. Now for you to have access of interconnected or interconnection of pipe network, we need to have a fitting. This is the reason why you have seen these pipes, the network of pipes are called water reticulation system, because the pipes are connected from point A to point B. Therefore, at this particular time today, I want you to follow me very clearly. As you can see on the screen there, you are able to see various types of fittings on top there. You have seen various types of fittings. These fittings actually are used in connection. So you are able to see copper pipe materials or copper fittings. We are able to see galvanized iron, and we are able to see other materials that are different actually, but both many of these are used in water supply system. Okay, so now let me reduce um, my picture so that or my video so that you see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. Just keep on following me. Just keep on following me. So our topic today is on the pipe fittings. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, we are saying by structures they are divided into consisting of one material. For example, plastic and combined fittings. So in short, we are talking about a fitting that can be used to various or maybe connected to various materials. I'm giving you the example of what you have seen here. Um, what you have seen here, you have seen a pipe. Sorry, you have seen the pipe, a fitting number one combined pipe fitting. This fitting, I want to show you. This is the example of the fitting I'm talking about. Okay, this is the example of the fitting I'm talking about. So as you can see, this one is a combined pipe fitting. So why called combined pipe fitting? It's because this side it is a brass. Okay, it is a brass, and the other side it is a plastic, which is a CPVC. Okay, it is written a CPVC. So meaning that the other side you can only join this using CPVC glue. You can only join this part using CPVC glue. For example, the material here or the size of this pipe is 3/4, I mean half inch, which is 13 millimeter, and here also it is a 13 millimeter. So meaning that if you want to join from PVC to other materials, for example galvanized iron pipe, you can use this part. So this is an adapter. This is an adapter which we call a combined pipe fitting. Then we have also another fitting, which is just made of maybe, let me just say this one. Let me show you this one. This one is called a pipe fitting made of the same material. A pipe fitting made of the same material. So as you can see, the threads here is in plastic form, and also it is in plastic form. So if you compare these, so there's a totally different, okay, but the operation will remain the same. So this is a PVC male adapter. This is brass PVC male adapter, CPVC male adapter, but this one is a combined CPVC male adapter. So same, meaning that this side we are going to use PVC, and these other sides we can still change the material. If I want to change the material, let me just give you an example. Let me use this. This is a Bocock valve. This is a Bocock valve. So now I want to join the Bocock valve and a CPVC. So it is very easy to join. Okay, so meaning that I have made a material, I have changed the material from CPVC to another different materials. So it means that I can still change the material from this point going. I can still put maybe galvanized iron pipe. So that is the meaning of this fitting that we are talking about, a combined fitting and also a pipe fitting made of same materials. Okay, so now again, let's look at fittings types. Let's look at fitting types. Okay, so as you can see, this fitting is a socket which is made of CPVC, the one that you are able to see down there, and actually it is called a straight fitting or coupling fitting, and these coupling fittings are used to connect pipes of the same diameter. Okay, used to connect pipes in the same diameter. So unfortunately I don't have a socket. I would have wanted to show you. So the socket looks like this, but it's straight. That's why it is called straight. It doesn't have threads either inside or outside, especially for CPVC or PVC. So for PVC, it doesn't have threads inside, okay, but for GI, galvanized iron, it has got threads. As you can see on the picture here, as you can see on the screen, you are able to see this coupling, which is a CPVC with no threads internal diameter, with no threads in the internal diameter. Okay, again we are saying the transitional coupling. Transitional coupling is the system, is a fitting which is a reducer. In other way around, we call it a reducer. This transition looks like this. Okay, looks like this, as you can see, but I'm not going to say this is a reducer. No, it is showing like this is a reducer. The other end here is small, the other end is big. So I shown that we have a reducer from 1/2 inch to 3/4, 1/2 inch to 3/4, or 13 to 15. Okay, so meaning that we are going to reduce from big one to smaller one. Okay, that is a transitional coupling, or connect pipes of different diameters. Okay, that's used to connect pipes from in different diameters. Okay, as you can see on the drawing, the top one is showing small diameter, which is this one, and the bottom is showing the big diameter, which is the bottom here. So that is how it is actually showing on the screen there. Okay, we have a bypass. A bypass, unfortunately, I don't have a bypass, but I have, they are not with me. A bypass is a fitting also used in a situation where it is necessary to connect two parallel pipes while not taking the pipeline out of one plane. what it means here is that when we talk about a bypass, I'm just giving an example. Okay, this is a pipe. This is a pipe passing here from this point to this point, and maybe you want to pass another pipe just like this, parallel. Okay, you want to pass a parallel pipe like this. Now, instead of these pipes meet, okay, or maybe this pipe connecting or maybe meeting at this point, so to avoid such things, you need to have to use this fitting that you are able to see on the screen. This fitting, which is called a bypass. So a bypass is going to pass over these other pipe, meaning that they are not going to meet, they are not going to shake each other. Okay, so they are going to go parallel. So that is the meaning of this fitting. So this fitting for plumbers, it is very, very important that you use this kind of fitting so that you understand. Now, especially when you're dealing with copper pipes or galvanized steel pipes, where there's a lot of heat transfer from this point to another. Here's a situation maybe other pipe is carrying or conveying hot water, and the other pipe is conveying cold water. So to avoid that, you need to make sure that you use a bypass fitting, which is a crossover. Sometimes we call it a crossover fitting. Okay, another thing is another fitting. I think we're able now to follow there down where it's written threaded fitting are used to attach two mixer taps. Okay, as you can see on the drawing, I mean on the screen, you are able to see different types of fitting. Let me just look at and show you the one which is in black. Okay, so the one which is in black, actually it is actually an example of this. So you can see the other one is the other one to your right, it's a male, and the other one to your left, it is a female. So I'm just giving an example. The other one to my right, it is a male. The other one to my left, it is a female. So if I show you, it is showing the thread, the internal thread, and this one is showing the external thread. So meaning that these two fittings that you are able to see on the screen, they are good to connect other fittings. Okay, for example, since we're talking about the threaded fittings used to attach mixer taps and valves. So let me just give an example. I'm giving you the example of this female adapter, the female adapter, and I have this angle valve. So if I want to connect the angle valve to this adapter, it will go like this. Okay, it will go like this. So meaning that I am doing, okay, I am connecting the threaded fitting to attach the valve. Okay, so this is the valve which is called the angle valve, and this is the female adapter. Same applies to also to other fitting. Let me show you another fitting. Okay, okay, if I use the male adapter, I can still connect to different maybe. Okay, let me just repeat the same different. So this is the female. It has got the valve had got a female thread, and this one the male adapter with the male thread. So it can be used. Sorry, it can be used like sorry, where is the other adapter? Okay, the other adapter. Okay, it can be used like this. Okay, so this is how it actually operates. So ladies and gentlemen, you need to follow these principles accordingly. And look, when you are fixing, for example, the pipe system, and this need to pass over the wall, okay, this should just, the wall should end here, the towel should end, or maybe sometimes you flush so that this can suit the system there. Okay, so the other fitting called elbows. Corners are used to change the direction of the water. Okay, unfortunately, I was looking for elbows, but I don't have. I think you are able to see elbows down there. You are able to see the elbows down there. There are CPVC materials on top, then followed by galvanized steel iron. Mind you, these fittings come in different sizes. Let me just give example of these fittings. Do I have elbows? Unfortunately, I don't have elbows here. I'll show you later, but you are able to understand this is that these are the elbows I'm talking about. Okay. um Let me show you also. Let me just maybe point the elbows I'm talking about. I'm talking about these elbows. So these elbows are coming different sizes. This is galvanized iron, and this is CPVC, and this one is called EGI, galvanized iron. Okay, I think now you are following me. That's very clear. So as you can see, the GI has got the female thread, of which if you want to connect this, it is very easy. As you can see, you are able to change the material from galvanized iron to CPVC. Okay, again you can change from CPVC to galvanized iron. Okay, apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching, I think I've talked about this crossover. I was talking about um, the reducers. As you can see, I was talking about the reducers. Okay, this other side is small, the other side is big. That is now showing you that this is a reducer to reduce from small diameter or large diameter to small diameter. Okay, let me proceed now. As you can see also here, we are talking about tees. Please. So all the pipe fitting, whether it is a galvanized iron or it is CPVC or PVC or plastic pipe materials, they come in full set, meaning that you need to have a elbow, we need to have a T, we need to have a union, we need to have an adapter, which I'm going to show you. So I think I've showed you elbows in GI, elbow in CPVC. Now this is T's in CPVC. As you can see, they are in different sizes there. They are in different sizes. We have 3/4, or maybe we have this one, which is sorry for that, which is in maybe you can say 1 inch or half inch, or 1 inch 3/4, then we have half inch. So as you can see, they are in different sizes. So it depends. So sometimes we call it a T-shape pipes, and the manifold are used for branching the pipeline. When we say manifold, it is a large diameter pipe, and this large diameter pipe, or maybe component of fitting, it has got smaller diameters being connected to the same, which will also be used to supply to various areas. So a T is very, very important. Okay, a T is very, very important. A T, in short, is used to branch, okay, to connect the other branch going to other side. And elbow said is used to change the direction, flow of water. Okay, so let me come to cross piece. Cross piece, I think it is like a T, as you can see, but it has got a double. Cross piece are also used for branching the pipeline. So here we are going to connect to branch 4, but for a T, junction is just used to connect 3 areas. Maybe you can say the main line, and also you can branch to the other side, or maybe you can say 3. Okay, then apart from that, we have the union. Okay, so the union, this union that we are able to see down there, it is dismantled. That is a union in it. Here I have unions. This union is a CPVC union, and I have also the galvanized union. Now these unions are used to image. So here they are saying equipment consists of a fitting with a seal, pad, and a cap, nut, with contributes to the rapid installation and dismantling. So the key here, ladies and gentlemen, those who are following me, the key here is dismantling. Okay, the key here is dismantling and also installation. So after assembling, it is very easy to dismantle, meaning that, for example, the pipe is connected this side and this pipe is going to the wall, and also the other side is going to the wall, or maybe there's another fitting connected here. Okay, assume that there's a fitting, for example, this is a nipple. Okay, some people, if they get the word nipple, they feel like a nipple for a human being. Yeah, it is a nipple, meaning that it's a short fitting used to feed, okay, used to feed the other component. So as you can see, it is feeding the other component. So whereby if there is a fitting, for example, a key here, I mean the valve, okay, there's a valve here. So meaning that it is very easy, ladies and gentlemen, if there is another fitting going this side, maybe a pipe, very easy, instead of dismantling using the valve, but you are going to use the union to dismantle, to separate the two sides. You separate the two sides. So this one is used to dismantle, okay, because when you connect like this, we merge two pipes together, one pipe and the other pipe together, and this can be used especially when you're doing the maintenance. It can actually help you to do the rapid maintenance and the rapid installation. I think we are moving together, right? Apart from that, as you can see there, it's also the union. This is also the union CPVC materials, PVC material, and the good part is that it has got a rubber for what I see. I think in the explanation here they are saying with a seal pad, okay, with a seal pad. So this is a pad which is actually sealing, okay, the pad which is actually sealing. So the pad normally sit on the rubber. Okay, now because of the cap which is there, the cap will make this seal to be very tight. Okay, so there shall be no water leakage. There will be no leakage. Okay, therefore, apart from that, I think we have seen this special union. Okay, this special union looks like my fitting here. It is just an example, but this one has got, it's a special union with a male side, with a male adapter, meaning that the other side, this side there, which we are able to see. Okay, let me show you because some people they can't see properly. Okay, here it's a male, here it's a female, meaning that it is also very easy to change the type of material. Okay, it could be either you use the male adapter which will go this side, okay, or say that we use a female adapter which will come to this side. I think you are following me very well. So it can still change, but it will remain as a union which will be used to separate the two the two pipes apart. Okay, the two pipes apart. So this is how it operates. Now from there, I have now another fitting which is designed to connect two fixed parts of a pipeline of the same diameter. I was talking about a nipple. I was talking about a nipple. Mind you, we have nipples which are called long nipple and short nipple. So these are short nipples. Okay, as you can see, this is a short nipple. So these short nipples also come in different sizes. So sizes, we're talking about half inch, 3/4, 1 inch, 1.5, and above, so they come in different sizes. Okay, so these are nipples. These nipples, ladies and gentlemen, are very, very important because they normally used to help. For example, this valve, the valve is a female, it has got a female thread, but you need to, you want to connect the male, I mean the valve, and also uh, the union. So it is not possible to connect like this. So therefore, this will to help. Okay, you use the nipple. Okay, you use the nipple, then you use a valve. Okay, so when you use a nipple and a valve, this will actually help. This will actually help. And again, you can extend, you put another nipple or maybe a pipe which will proceed. So sometimes you can use this short nipple, which sometimes called hexagon nipple. Hexagon nipple. So this hexagon nipple is actually um, a fitting that can be used to connect two fittings, a valve, a union, and a nipple. And sometimes the same nipple can be used at the end of the pipe, especially when you are fixing a valve at the end of the pipe, a valve like this at the end of the pipe. The one that you are able to see, it has got a long thread and a short thread. So instead of using maybe a long thread, you can still use a short thread. So we have short nipples and long nipples. So short nipples, this is the one I was showing you. Okay, then the long nipple is a long nipple like the one that you are able to see on my screen there. Okay, the one that you are able to see on the screen there is a long nipple. So this one is a long nipple. Okay, it has got these double threads there and a long thread there. So this one is good as well to connect two pipes together. Okay, yeah, so these are short nipples, as you can see. Is a one in small diameter, in big diameter, and two in small diameter. So number one, connecting pipe nipple. Number two, transition nipple. So this is the nipple. Again, they are saying transition nipple because the other side, okay, the other side of this nipple, the other side of this nipple, the other side of this nipple, the diameter is small. Then the other side of the same nipple, the diameter is bigger. So you can transit, meaning that you can change the diameters of the pipes if you want. Okay. These nipples are used to connect pipeline elements with an internal thread of the same diameter. So that's what I was talking about. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Transitional connecting pipeline element with internal thread of the different diameter. So transitional is used to connect different diameter. As you can see now, we have another fitting on the screen, which is a thread inset, is an adapter, okay, with internal and external thread. Internal and external thread. I think you understand if I say internal and external thread. It's like I'm just giving example of this fitting. Okay, so this fitting has got external, and assume that there is an internal thread. So that is the thread inset, the one which I able to see here. Okay, we have also an eccentric. Eccentric is an important details that actually allows you to smooth out of or maybe eliminate the difference in distances between the mixer inlet and the water supply outlets. Okay, so unfortunately, I was looking for the fitting that is similar to this fitting which you are able to see here on the screen. Sorry, on the screen. This fitting is used to connect to the mixer tap. Okay, so the other side, I think the other end here, you're able to see that the diameter is big, the other end, the diameter is small, and there are rubbers there. So these rubbers are used actually to seal, okay, to seal water leakage, to seal the water leakage. Okay, then we have all these fittings, plugs or end caps. Okay, plugs or end caps. So sometimes plugs or end caps are used to seal at the end of the pipe. For example, you are connecting pipes and you want to end somewhere. Instead of maybe putting elbow or whatever, you just plug, because maybe in future you want to continue with your project. Okay, a water outlet is a plumbing device which is the threaded end of a pipe. A threaded end of a pipe. It is used to connect household plumbing fixture, mixture, and washing machines and the dishwasher. So as you can see, this fitting, it is a fitting, a special fitting, gentlemen and ladies, a special fitting actually. This is where you are going to connect your tap, and this part is where